Hey, I'm Sarah from sarahkbrandiscontent.com, and you're probably used to seeing me a little bit differently. Usually, when I do my marketing how to videos, I am indoors with proper lighting, a tidy background, and I've done my hair and makeup, and basically, I've made all the effort. But I realised that that's become a bit of a barrier for me to content creation. Something that's really, really critical now more than ever, now that the internet is so flooded. Um, is consistency. You've just got to show up daily if you're going to make it, if you're going to be head and shoulders above the other people in your industry. And that having to, or the feeling that I had to do hair and makeup, be in a tidy, well lit room and do everything perfectly, I don't know where that came from because that's not what I teach, actually. I would always say to people that perfection is only going to slow you down, and nobody wants perfection anyway. Well, nobody that you care about. Your audience don't care about perfection. They just want what you're teaching. They want your authenticity. Um, Yet I'd got into this trap of, always doing a video when I looked right, and that's really slowed me down because most days, particularly since lockdown, since working from home, most days I wouldn't bother doing hair and makeup unless I was going on video. So if I was going to make the effort to put makeup on, then I'd feel like, well, it's a waste of it just for one 5-minute video. So why don't I do a batch of videos to make the most of this being a good hair and makeup day? But then I'd think, oh, that's a lot of video work. That's quite overwhelming. I basically overwhelm myself out of doing it. And then I wouldn't. So I need to break that habit. So here I am, scruffy as hell, talking to you guys because I want to lead by example, really. I want to show up for 30 days solid, which I'm going to do from Monday, regardless of how I look. Some days I'll be tidier than others, depending on whether I'm leaving the house or not. And I'm just going to show up and teach. I'm going to teach you one small piece of content marketing, so one small lesson every day. So I'm going to give you some value. I'm not just going to show up and show you how bad my hair looks that day. But yeah, the point of this is to lead by example. So if you would like to challenge yourselves a bit, then why don't you try showing up for 30 days with me? It doesn't have to be video if you really don't want to. It could just be that you challenge yourself to post 30 days straight on Facebook with an image or even just text. Do what's right for you. But also come and follow me because every day for the next 30 days I'll be sharing one little nugget of marketing wisdom per day. So it'll be really digestible. But I think this is so important. I think, especially as women, we all feel this pressure that we have to do hair and makeup and show up a certain way to be deemed professional. And I know for me that was slowing me down. I don't know about you, but yeah, certainly. And you can never get it right. You can never please everybody. I'm just going to switch arms because my camera arm is going dead. There we go. That was a very unperfect thing to do as well. Yeah, you can never please everyone. So you should stop trying. I mean, for example, I've posted previously, this is a while ago, I posted an old video of me in a not so tidy setting, and I got some troll comments about how I should have tidied up the house first before I posted. And I thought, I wondered if they'd say that to a man or not. Not to be sexist about it, but I was like, that's quite a sexist comment. But then also there's people that cop it the other way as well. There's a marketer that I follow online called Kimberly Ann Jimenez, and she looks like a supermodel. She's stunning, and she's always perfectly turned out in her videos. And I've seen some horrible comments on her posts, troll stuff as well, saying that she's only got a business because she's pretty, and if she didn't have her looks, people wouldn't follow her for her business acumen. And that's incredibly rude. So it just goes to show that you cannot please everyone. You're always going to get trolled. That's just part of showing up. But you know what? Being trolled isn't always a bad thing, because those comments, even though they're not very nice, YouTube doesn't know the difference. YouTube just sees your videos getting interaction. Probably the same with Instagram as well. So these horrible people are just giving you interaction, which is good because that boosts you up the algorithm. So if it does happen to you, if you do get trolled, thank you, troll. They've helped you. I just want to encourage everyone to not be so worried and so nervous about showing up, because that could be really slowing you down in your business. Time to switch arms again. It certainly was slowing me down in my business. So this is probably the worst, scruffiest, most unprofessional video. If you're watching on YouTube, you're probably wondering why it's portrait and not landscape. That's actually not intentional scruffiness. That's intentional for the point of upcycling content, something that I teach all my students and that I will be teaching you guys again in one of my 30-day lessons is to upcycle, or recycle if you like, but I like the term upcycle. So to reuse every bit of content that you've got. So if you're recording a video for one platform, stick it on the other ones as well. This is I'm going to stick it on YouTube first, but then it's also going to go on Facebook and it's also going to go on Instagram TV. So do think about how you can reuse your content. If you're going to come on this journey with me and post every day for 30 days, then upcycle every day if you can, because that will get you so much visibility. And it's essential. We've got to show up if we're going to if we're going to be standing head and shoulders above our competition. You've got to. There's a lot of noise outdoors today. This is the most imperfect rubbish video I've ever made, but I hope it makes the point that it was intended for, which is perfectionism will slow you down. Just take imperfect action and show up, because you will help somebody in doing so. That's probably all for now. I will see you on Monday for my first day of my 30 days of showing up challenge. I'll see you then. Bye for now.